Welcome back, students. In this chapter, we are going to learn about our green friends, which provide us food and air to survive. Hope you all understood where I am leading to. Yes, it's about plants. So, chapter number 9, My Green Friends. In the chapter, we will be discussing about parts of a plant and their function, and also how plants prepare food and how plants help us. This is the mind map of our chapter, My Green Friends. These are the subtopics which we are going to discuss. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about parts of a plant and its function. What are the parts we are going to learn? Root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and its function. Next, how plants prepare food. The process by which plants prepare food is called photosynthesis with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. Photosynthesis. The next topic which we are going to learn, what are the uses of plants. Plants help us in many ways. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about this. How to take care of the plants. That's the next topic. To have a better understanding of the concept of this lesson, let's look into the stems which we consume as food. Here, we can see the stem, ginger. Potato and sugarcane are also few examples of stem. Dear kids, can you identify what type of vegetable it is? Is it a root or stem? Yes, you are right. This is a root vegetable. And what it is? It's a carrot. Now, you watch over here a few vegetables. Can you identify them? What is this? This is a cabbage. Is it a leaf or a flower? It's a flower. Then, what is this? Is it a leaf or a stem or a flower? It's a leaf. It's lettuce. What are the fruits we eat? We eat tomatoes, brinjal, apple, drumstick, pumpkin, cucumber, etc. We also eat the seeds of some plants as pulses and cereals. Here you can see different grains and pulses. Can you identify which all are the pulses here and grains? These are pulses and these all are grains. Let us start our journey. Plants are essential for all living things to live. It provides us food to eat and air to breathe. You already know that plants have many parts. What are they? Yes, leaves, stem, roots, flowers and fruits. Now, we are going to see what are the functions of each part. Let us begin with leaves. What is the color of a leaf? It's in green color. And look around yourself. You can see different kinds of plants. Do they all have same types of leaves? Look here. Same type of leaves? No, leaves are in different shapes and sizes. Do you know our leaf have another nickname? What is it? It is called as food factory of a plant. Leaves help the plant in preparing food and the process of making food. It is called photosynthesis. What it is? Photosynthesis. The process through which plant prepare food with the help of water, sunlight and carbon dioxide. The food preparation in plants are called photosynthesis. This word photosynthesis is made up of two words, photo and synthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. Putting together of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, then the food for plants is prepared. Sunlight and water is essential for food preparation in plants. Do you all know we eat leaves as food? Spinach, mint, coriander are the few of the leaves of plants that we use as food. Next is about stem. Let us see. Stem of a plant gives support to the plant and it feeds all the other parts of the plant by providing them with food and water. What are the stems we consume as food? It's sugarcane, ginger and potato. These are few. Let me ask you a question. How the plants with weak stem survive? Look here, this is a money plant. How it going to survive? The answer is the weak plants like creepers and climbers. Examples like watermelon, grapevine. They grow by taking support from other plants, walls or stick. They grow as climbers on other plants, even stones or other supports to get sunlight. Next is about roots. Can you guess what will be the function of a root? Roots hold the plant firmly to the ground and also they spread out underground to absorb water and nutrients from the soil for the growth of plant and also for food production. So these are the functions of a root. What are the functions? Roots hold the plant firmly to the ground and also they spread out underground to absorb water and nutrients from the soil for the growth and also food production in plants. So these are the functions of the root. We eat roots, is it? Some of the roots that we eat are sweet potato, radish, beetroot and carrot. Children, quick question. Which vegetable makes you cry when it is cut? Which vegetable it is? Yes, find out. Now, let us see what are the functions of fruit and also flower in a plant. Let us take a look. So, flowers. These are most beautiful part of a plant. Why it is so? It's with bright and vibrant colors to attract honeybees, small birds, butterflies, etc. Do you know the flowers of a plant frequently grows into fruits? Most of them contain seeds. These seeds can be planted in the soil and new plants grow from them. Let's do an activity. Go to your kitchen, ask your mother to identify a fully ripe tomato for you and also tell your mom to cut it into thin slices. And now take a container with small holes underneath for drainage and fill it with a garden soil. Place these slices carefully, cover them with thin layer of soil. Do not bury them too deep. Sprinkle water over them thoroughly. Do not overwater them. Keep the pot in a place where it gets shade. After 15 days, you can see the seeds of tomato have germinated and baby plants or saplings sprouting out from it. Children, do not forget to pour water regularly. They need water to grow. Now you can harvest your own tomatoes. Now, what are the flowers we eat? Any guesses? Yes, cauliflower. It is there in its name. I am a flower. You eat me as a vegetable. Another flower is cabbage. Now, what are the fruits we eat? Tomatoes, brinjals, apples, oranges, strawberries, etc. There are many. Do you know we eat seeds of some plants as pulses and cereals? These includes rice. These are the rice grains. Wheat, corn, pulses and peas. Here you can see here. I have told you before. Now let's discuss about how do plants make their food. So these are the parts of a plant and also its function. Now let's discuss about how do plants prepare their food. I have told you before, the leaves of a plant help in preparing food for plants. Let's see how. For preparing food, plants need carbon dioxide, water and nutrients and also sunlight. From where they will get carbon dioxide and also water and nutrients? Yes, they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and water and the nutrients from the soil through the roots. Now tell me children, which part of the plant help them to absorb water and the nutrients from the soil? Yeah, roots. The process of preparation of food will only happens when they get all these necessary things. What are they? Sunlight, carbon dioxide and water and the nutrients. Remember this term, the process. This process is called photosynthesis, the term. This word photosynthesis is made up of two words. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. While food preparation, plants gives out oxygen. We breathe in carbon dioxide or oxygen, children? We breathe in oxygen. All living things breathe in oxygen. This is how plants prepare food. Now, tell me how plants help us. In the beginning of our class, I told you all living things depend on plants for food and air to breathe. Let's see more. Let's see more about different ways how they are helping. So children, we get food like fruits, vegetables, grains, cereals, pulses, nuts, spices from the plants. From where we are getting? We are getting from plants. From where do we get sugar, coffee and tea? We get sugar from sugarcane, coffee from coffee beans which are seeds of a coffee plant, and tea from leaves of the tea bush. Do you know about the plants with medicinal properties? Many plants have medicinal values. We use neem, basil, this is a tulasi, it's a tulasi plant, pepper, turmeric, etc. as a medicine for some sickness. Plants cleanse our air that we breathe by absorbing carbon dioxide and gives out fresh and pure oxygen for us to breathe. Plants also provide shelter and shade to all living things. We also get different fabric fibers for making clothes. Do you know that? We get cotton from cotton plant and jute. So these are some of the uses. There are many more uses. There are many. Find out by yourself and note it down. So now let's do a quick recap. So in this chapter, we have learned about different parts of the plants. What are they? Root, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits and its function. In this plant itself we can find out roots, leaves, stem, flowers and also fruits here. Then and also their functions. And also how do plants prepare food? How? Plants take carbon dioxide, water and sunlight to prepare food. And what is this process called? This is known as photosynthesis. Next, we discussed about how does plants help us. Plants help us in many ways, as food, as medicines, as oils, etc. So my dear children, I hope you understood our chapter My Green Friend. So in this chapter we have learned about parts of plant and its function and how plants make food for us and also how plants help us. So what we have learned in this chapter? The moral of this chapter is we have to protect our green friends. If we are not protecting, what will happen? We won't get enough food and also we won't get oxygen to breathe. So save our green friends. That's all dear children. Take care. See you in the next class.